Hello, this video is going to walk you through the basics of creating and using Google Docs. Now, Google Docs is just one of the 5 elements that we're going to talk about in using Google Drive. So the first thing you want to do to access your Google Drive is go to google.com. And when you go there, you're going to be able to tell if you're already logged into your Google account or not. I am, because you can see that it shows I could click here to get my Gmail and it shows my picture here. If you're not, it'll just give you the option to sign in up here. You just click on that and then enter your information. Once you're signed into Google, what you're going to want to do is go to the waffle and then you're going to find Google Drive. As that loads, you're going to be able to see all of the documents and files that you have uploaded to your Google Drive. Now, if you're new to Google and you don't have that many, that's okay, because by the time you're through learning about all of these different Google tools, yours will fill up really fast because you'll start wanting to use it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to create our Google Doc. So to create something new, you're just going to click on this red New button. And when I do, you're going to see all of the different kinds of files you can make. For this particular video, we're going to focus on Google Docs. So I'm going to click on that. And you'll notice that a blank document pops up that looks very similar to a document creation program that you may have used before, like Word or Pages. So the first thing I'm going to suggest that you do with every Google tool that you use would be to name your file. And so I'm going to name ours What We Love About Google. And then watch what happens. When I click off of that, you're going to notice I'm getting the saving message here. Then all changes are saved in Drive. What is fantastic about Google Drive is that it automatically saves all of your edits. So it's virtually impossible to lose your work in Google. And if the first thing you do is name it, like I suggested, it's going to be really easy. If for some reason you would get kicked off the internet or just get kicked out off your computer for whatever reason, to be able to find it when you go back in. So again, first thing you should do is name your document, and then again, it'll start saving your changes. Now, you're going to notice that you have the same menu functions here as you do in other document builders. You also have the ability to change fonts, font sizes, styles here, colors, justifications. Even you have the ability to add bullets and numbering. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to create this Google Doc by myself. Now, it is possible to build and create a Google Doc with collaborators, and I am going to show you in just a bit how to have other people jump in. But right now I'm going to start by myself. I will tell you that if other folks are in your Google Doc, if there's going to be a little identification box pop up here that tells you who's working in there with you. So it's not like you don't know that someone's in there, but right now I've created this. No one else has any rights to it. You can see that my share button indicates that it's locked, and we're going to leave it that way for just a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start building a little Google Doc here that I'm going to ask some other people to generate some information on. So again, I'm going to add a little question here. Add a question here. Oops. And then I will tell you, you can also, in addition to putting in text, you can also put in images. So you can go here to insert image. And when you do, you can upload different things in by just dragging. If you have pictures saved on your desktop, which is what I'm going to do, you can drag and drop it in. You can search your Google Drive for images. You can even just do a search for a particular image and look for a Google image right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to upload since I already have that. And I am going to drag this into my Google Drive, and you'll see that it's uploading. And it put it right in my doc for me. So I can resize that just as I would. I can do the whole wrap text thing and put it in just as I could in Word or Pages. And then, in addition to adding text in, you can also insert tables. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We'll insert a table with 3 different columns in it in several rows. And I'm going to go ahead and start populating this table. We'll ask for the person, whoever's filling this out, to put their name in. We'll ask them their favorite Google element and why you love it. Say, why do you love it? And then if you get in here and you decide you want to adjust the size here of your font, you can do that just like you could, again, in any other kind of document builder. You can change color, those kinds of things. So now let's say I have this done the way I want it to be done here. And again, it's just like any other document builder, so you can put anything in it basically that you could. Did you notice how every time I make a change, it's updating it? So if I type something, it updates it. I take it away, it updates it. You don't have to manually save anything, and that's what is fantastic about the Google Drive program.